The New Life.
The New Life.
The New Life.
The New Life is 10 simple elements that make up the Daniel Challenge.
Enjoy sunshine, exercise,
Have refreshing sleep.
invest time in others,
Nutrition. Fresh air.
trust more, stress less,
Water. Live with temperance.
educate yourself.
Now, your body is made up of 60, sometimes up to 75% water. And anyone ever know how much water that actually adds up to? For the average 160-pound female, that's how much water you are. And of course, it depends on how much muscle mass you have, etc. That's quite a bit. And water is the fuel that your body absolutely needs. And we're talking about water, not soda, not coffee. When you drink water, it goes down your digestive tract, it gets absorbed in your small intestines. And then, that's 50% water. And what you're seeing, those green pellets, those are nutrients. The water helps pull that through your bloodstream to your kidneys. Now, what your kidneys do is it takes unfiltered blood and it filters out waste and then returns filtered blood to your body. And believe it or not, this is what's amazing. In this kidney, there are these little microfilters. And we have over 1 million of these tiny filters called nephrons. And they work overtime if you're dehydrated. If sometimes kidney stones are caused by buildup of calcium, and believe it or not, one of the things that we recommend to people with kidney stones is to drink plenty of water because it helps flush things through. It prevents those crystals from forming. And it's important when it comes to
muscles and your joints. Water is really important for building muscles and maintaining the protectiveness of your joints. Water is the main component in muscles, and did you know that water makes up 75% of your muscles? 75%, that's huge. So when you're working out, that's one reason why you have to hydrate yourself really well when you're working out, because even if you drop it a little bit, it can decrease your productivity for the muscles by 15%.
this is what's called skeletal muscle, like say the bicep. This is called smooth muscle in your digestive tract, the muscles that help propel food through your system.
So you
Really
see the
important.
difference
As a
there.
cyclist, I know we try to stay so hydrated because the moment you get dehydrated just a little bit, your strength just is zapped.
It goes down.
It really is.
But the other thing that's made up of water is bones. Your bones are made up of 20% of water, a little bit more than that. But the other thing is the water also keeps the joints lubricated so that they can move, and it cushions and protects them as well. But this wouldn't be complete if I forgot about my pregnant woman. Pregnant women especially have to drink water and hydrate themselves because their blood volume doubles. This also protects them against constipation, against preterm labor. So they need about 8 to 10 8-ounce glasses a day. And then the caveat is breastfeeding women don't need even more than that. More water won't necessarily make more breast milk, but they need to drink when they're thirsty, drink at meals, drink with their breastfeeding, because that does help breast flow and breastfeeding. So
That's a good
really,
point, 'cause
really
I've heard a lot of people talking on message boards, like maybe getting too much water when they're breastfeeding.
you don't want to do that. It's not that you have to drink, tons while you're breastfeeding that'll make more breast milk.
Jim, you got a quasi muscle in your hand that I don't know much about this muscle.
This actually, we have removed the brain from a certain Beverly Hills plastic surgeon, and we have it here today to show you.
Jim, today you're the man with two brains.
Yeah, I'm the man with two brains. But this is your brain, and if you feel this is actually very heavy, and your brain actually contains about 1 liter of water, and that's about how much water is shown right here. I'm going to soak this up with a sponge. If your brain is dehydrated, stress hormones are released, and that actually can actually damage your brain over time. So that's why you really want to keep your brain hydrated. It's really important. If you start to get dehydrated, your brain actually won't work as well, and that's one of the reasons I advocate putting a bottle of water in kids' school lunches. That way they're kind of at peak mental performance in class, right? Yeah, exactly. It's like brain lube.
Babylon was the greatest of empires. It had impregnable walls, a 3-year food supply. But if you remember, the king had a dream that predicted one day the Medo-Persians would overthrow the Babylonian kingdom. Located in modern-day Iraq, Babylon had a river that supplied the water to the city, the Euphrates River. With all of these characteristics, the Babylonians decided to throw a party despite the fact that King Cyrus and the Medo-Persian army had surrounded the city for months. What the Babylonians did not know was that Cyrus had diverted the river and dried up the riverbed so that his troops could march right under the walls into the heart of the city and take the kingdom. That very night, the Babylonian Empire came to an end due to the water supply drying up. As we have seen with science, the importance of water is just as vital to us and our overall health.